Hey everybody, welcome back. It's a hot day. I'm very red in the face today, but I'm just having a day at home and I've got all of this to clean up. Yesterday I went to the food bank shop and I got some things. I've got some plates and that down here I need to return to my mother, and I also went grocery shopping and I've literally just dumped everything on the table because that's easier when you've got back problems. You can just put it at waist height and then you can go through it. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I need water first. Oh, so hot here today. So I am just going to, first up, I am going to show you what I got at the food bank shop yesterday. As you can see, I've just done a little quick cleanup and now I'll show you what I got at the food bank shop. So I got some Nutri-Grain. So the system is that you get like 30 points a day, and so like I paid for it, but each person per household is only allowed to spend 30 points or $30 per day. So these were $2 or 2 points. These were $2, so I paid like, I don't know, maybe about $8 at the supermarket for the same thing, and this was $2, so I was pretty happy about that. Again, this one was $3. I got some curried sausage mix. I'm going to do some curried sausages in the slow cooker today. Some grey box, some bickies for my children. I got some pasta mixes. I got some fruit snacks for myself. I got these Twistia fruit bars. My daughter absolutely loves them. And I thought I'd give these a go. So this is spaghetti sauce with beef in a tin. And I'm going to cook up some spaghetti and heat this up, maybe chuck some frozen veggies in it and see how it tastes. Yeah, never had that before. Didn't even know you could buy that. So, you know, it might be alright. You eat tin soup, so what's the difference? They've got corned beef in a tin. I normally make a big silver side and it lasts for days and days and days, but this was literally like a couple of dollars. So I thought, you know what? I'll give that a go because that would be perfect to put on sandwiches. I've never eaten things like this because you always kind of think of spam. My son teased me and said, you know, did you buy some spam? I'm like, no, I didn't. But you kind of think like, oh, spam and that sort of thing. It's like low quality, but I'm going to give it a go. See what it tastes like. Always fed to the dog, you know, if it tastes like crap. Some corn. And this was $2 mayonnaise. So that's from Woolies. So that's all right. Got some flour. I didn't have any flour the other day when I made a curry, so it was ended up being like a soup. So I got a bit of flour, and I got some pads for a couple of dollars. Can't complain about that because if you watch my other videos, you know it's been going on with my with my periods and everything. So, but anyway, hopefully that'll be solved soon when I get my surgical procedure. So I think that was everything. Oh, hang on. No, they were from. The other stuff was from Coles, so that was everything I got from the food bank haul. As you can see, I've cleared most of the table off now, and this is what I got in my Coles haul. So I got some tinned pears. I like to eat them with custard or ice cream. And a bit of maple syrup. Oh, I put most of the stuff in the pantry. I did leave some of the stuff out, whoops, that I got from the food bank shop, but that's okay. I got some honey mustard and creamy mushroom jars of cinnamon sauce. They're $2. I think at Coles $1.90. They're pretty cheap. I got some tartare sauce because I did get some salmon steaks. I love salmon steaks. It's a treat. I like to cook that up on the weekend. It's delicious. Lemon and tartare sauce or lemon and mayonnaise. Whoops. All the Valentine's stuff is half price at the moment. So I got this for my partner and I'm going to get him some other things as well. And I want to go back and get some things for my kids. I always give my kids a Valentine's Day present. Because I was a single mum for many years, I would always give my kids a Valentine's present or do something special on Valentine's Day with my children, like either have like a cake or something, or, you know, buy them some chocolate. Because, you know, when you're on your own, rather than be bitter and upset and think, well, I don't have anyone to celebrate Valentine's Day with, I would say, well, let's just make it a day to celebrate love. You know, it doesn't matter what type of love that is. Let's just celebrate love. It's a day to be kind to each other and do something nice. So that's what I would do. So I always give them something on Valentine's Day. I got greens, orange and poppy seed cake. I'm going to cook that up. I got some Fibre One bars. They were half price, so I got them. They're addictive. I don't buy them too often. And I got some white chocolate and raspberry cookies. I want to make some heart-shaped cookies since Valentine's Day is coming up. I got some corn thins for my daughter. So they're like crunchy, like, you know, sensory wise. My kids love chips and crackers and all that sort of stuff. So I thought they are slightly healthier, not as fatty. So I got some crackers and things. Got some fruit juices. And I got a lemon and an orange. Just got one orange. I don't eat too much citrus because I'm a touchy stomach. I got a whole heap of these sorts of things and chocolate custard sachets. Because I'm off my Nexium for a week because I'm having a Helicobacter graft test next week to try and rule out what's going on with my stomach so I can get healthy and get a treatment plan, because I've got constant burning in my stomach all the time unless I take Nexium and H2 blockers and NDEP. That will stop it, but then I still have to watch what I eat. So I'm like, there has to be a reason why I'm having this pain for a decade, and like every doctor I've been to just gives me Nexium and they're like, here, take Nexium. I'm like, it doesn't work. And like, oh, here, take Nyzac. And then I'm like, to the rheumatologist, that doesn't work. So he's like, here, have NDEP. And I'm like, yeah, but what's causing it? So I'm trying to get to the bottom of that. I've done some research on my own. I've asked ChatGPT and it's given me more answers than the doctors have. So I'm just doing all these tests to rule everything out. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm off my medication, only the Nexium. I still take the NDEP and the Nyzac for the week, so at least that's helping a little bit. But yeah, having lots of dairy this week and only eating one meal a day, like something bland, just so that I'm not suffering too much. So yeah, and I did buy myself some chocolate, which I shouldn't be eating, but I'm having a little bit. Got some more bickies, but I won't be eating those. And I got some Spagosaurus. Ben loves that for lunch. Just a big kid at heart. So that was what I got at Coles, and the salmon steaks and a big thing of sausages. I'm going to cook up curried sausages today. And I'll get some mince later in the week, cook up some spag bol. I'm going to blend up some veggies and try to put them into the sauce so the kids can eat it and get some veggies without all the texture, you know, of having like peas and corn and things staring them in the face. They can just enjoy the meat and the sauce together. Doing the salmon steaks today or tomorrow. Yeah, and I got some chicken thighs in the freezer from last time I went shopping, and I'm going to do them up probably in the honey mustard sauce. So that's what I'm cooking this week. Now I'm going to put these things away and I'll have a clean table. Oh, also, and there's some domino sauce over there for the spag bowl. I picked this up from Coles because it's got some good looking recipes in it. This one on the front looks nice. It's peaches and ham and chicken. Like, that's a pretty cool looking salad. I think I might try and make that. I've got so many cookbooks now and I want to start working my way through them. I will need to start and just pick a recipe and cook something. So I'm going to have a look through my Wizard of Oz cookbook later and pick my first recipe. Coles are giving these away at the moment as bloody Harry Potter discs. Every time Coles do a giveaway, I'm like, I'm not going to collect them, I'm not going to collect them. And of course, when you got kids, you end up collecting them. So this looks like a chart, fresh food challenge, and 100 points by eating different fruit and veg to win your family's house cup. So it's just to encourage kids to try different things. So I grabbed that for my little girl, and we'll see how we go with that. And I also got 3 of these shopping bags. They've got little Easter chickens on them, and I'm going to put them away for Easter, and so I can give all of my children something for Easter in these. So open to temptation. I couldn't help myself. That's why I like to not buy treats. Just clear the table and look. Okay. It's not clean anymore. I tried.
Not hard enough.
Alright, you can clean the table then. Can you spray, and will that kill the hornet?
No. You need to wait for him to sit down and give him a good hard whack.
That sounds very premeditated.
That's why I got rid of his partner. That's probably why I said
That's why he's come back for revenge. Because you get his wife and kids in. That's not going to fix it if I get stung by a hornet.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't.
Take 2 of them and call me in the morning.
So you can't kill a hornet with bug spray?
No.
Alright.
He will just be pissed off.
Alright. There's no hornet spray you can buy?
Probably, if you know a special person at least.
Probably got to get an exterminator in.
Only one.
We've got a hornet this big terrorising us at the front door every day. So my partner's taking the rubbish out the front because I don't want to get stung. Isn't he a hero?
I can be a hero, baby.
That's it. You go get that hornet, babe.
While I do that, you can put the frozen stuff in the freezer.
Alright. Good news, the Wicked Witch is dead. We got the hornet, so we won't be terrorised anymore. Okay, so just in putting this next lot of stuff away, we could have done a little shopping haul video, but we were more worried about the hornet, so at the front. So Ben got some more Greens cake mixes because he's excited about me making some cakes. He got some Pepsi Max because he's diabetic, so he drinks Pepsi Max, so he can still get a sweet treat. Some laundry liquid, some earth. We use earth because of all our health issues and eczema and things and allergies, so I use earth. It's pretty good, pretty safe. And Ben got himself some snacks and a barbecue chicken for our daughter because she asked for one. So I've just pulled this out finally because it's not Christmas anymore. I'm not loving this tablecloth. I need to get another one because it's got Christmas bells on it, but for now it's all I've got, so it'll have to do. You gonna walk through?
Oh, you still filming?
No. That's what you get for being cheeky, Benjamin.
Yeah?
Yeah?
How about these cheeks?
Oh, that's going in.
Yep.
So I'm just about to cook some salmon steaks for lunch, but I've got to sort the dishes out. Yesterday we had fly buzzing around and we had to spray out and everything, and I was like, I'm not doing the dishes while there's a fly buzzing around and everything. So the dishes are done, I'm going to put those away, and then I've got to do these dirty dishes. It never ends. It's a never ending story. I'm a big believer in multitasking, but I put the salmon on and then I put all the clean dishes away and I've started doing the dirty dishes, and I accidentally overflowed the sink while I was doing everything, but hey, get there in the end. Normally I would do all the dirty dishes before I cook because hygiene reasons, but I had to clear a spot. Everything was a mess because of that fly, and I wasn't home yesterday and I had to spray out, and by the time I got home it was too late to do the dishes and everything, so I just sort of had to rearrange everything and make room. But now I've moved all the dirty stuff over there and got that things that have got stuff on them soaking. I'm about to wipe this down. once I finish cooking the salmon, I'll just give, and everything's clean, I'll spray everything down with eucalyptus spray. I'm not going to spray that while my salmon's cooking next to it. We had fun today. We've broken the plug. We got chased by a hornet. Oh, I've got sweat dripping off me standing in the hot sink. Oh, okay. So he's gonna put it in the same plug, same type of plug, and wait till it breaks. That sounds like a genius plan.
What I'm going to do is actually attach a rope to this one.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, I'm pretty clever. Like
You are pretty clever, yeah.
I'm now you say I'm pretty clever.
Yeah, you're pretty clever, baby. Up here for thinking.
Down there for dancing.
Oh, I've just got sweat pouring off me today. Standing above a hot sink, above a hot pan, and it's like, I don't know, like it was 40 degrees I think yesterday. It's just so hot at the moment. It's summer. It's an Aussie summer. That's what you get. I don't get a brat summer. I get a fucking hot Aussie summer. Salmon's almost done. It's looking pretty good. Can't wait to have that with some lemon and Thai sauce. Well, what do you think?
Absolutely beautiful, honey.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It never cease to amaze me.
Oh, that's what I want to hear. And that's the salmon all done. We were so busy stuffing around with the plug breaking that the salmon overcooked a bit and it fell apart. But that's okay. It still tastes fine. And I didn't cook any veggies today. Normally I would have cooked something. But, you know, we were having too much fun in the sink. So just having some salmon and lemon and tartar sauce today. And there's still a fly buzzing around. You swear to God, you cannot get rid of them. You got to spray every day to get rid of them. Flies, hornets, it's like the apocalypse around here. It's that time. What time is it, babe?
Time for the old McStabby stab.
Stabby stab.
Good old Ozempic. Good thing I'm diabetic and not like those Americans out there flooding the market, buying it all off on us, taking it away from us diabetics.
Ben's dirty because he's had to go back on his lower dose because he couldn't get his higher dose because people have been buying it up. So it's a bit shit.
Pain.
Bit shit. And what do you think of a Ozempic?
Doesn't taste the best, but you know.
I mean, how do you...
It does the job. It definitely makes you fuller. Definitely been eating a lot less than where I used to be at.
Yeah. And what about for weight loss?
Weight loss I haven't seen much, but then I'm also, you know, still drinking Pepsi Maxes and stuff like that. So maybe if I cut back on that, obviously that'll help. But
yeah. And what about your blood sugar?
Definitely help with the blood sugar. Before I started taking it, I was up in the 14s, and within, I think it was the first 5 weeks, I dropped down to 6. And you're supposed to be seeing somewhere between 6 and 8.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty good.
yeah, definitely working for that. Just not for the weight loss, since I can't take my proper dose, because as I said.
Okay, so now that I've had some salmon for lunch and a cup of tea, I am going to put on some mini pizzas for my son and chop up some barbecue chicken for my daughter. Nice to see them eating something other than chicken nuggets. And then I'm going to put on the barbecue sausages for Ben, and I'm going to bake a orange and poppy seed cake out of greens packet mix. And I'm also going to cook up some rice to go with the curry sausages, and I'm cooking up some extra rice to do the rice experiment. So if you don't know what that is, that'll be a separate video. It's basically an experiment where you get 3 jars of rice or 3 containers of rice, and one you say, I love you, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're perfect, you're wonderful. The next container of rice, you're like, I hate you, you're horrible, you're disgusting. And the other jar of rice or container of rice you completely ignore. And the rice is meant to actually like have a change depending on whether it was ignored, given words of affirmation or words of hatred. So I've always wanted to do this, and now that I have a YouTube channel, I'm going to do the rice experiment. So I'm going to cook up the rice for that today. Stop recording, you silly thing. I'm not ready. Look at this. Ben's a genius. Look at that. Ta-da! He fixed the sink. Oh, hang on. Maybe this isn't going to work. Oh, stupid plugs. Oh, no. I don't know about strength in my... Oh, there we go. That is better than having to use a fork. Hopefully that'll get us out of trouble for a while, but I don't know why that is so hard. The other plug wasn't like that, but Ben went to the hardware store, I think, and bought those, and that's the best we got at the moment. So this is all served up. This does not look very appetizing, but this is a very true spectrum meal. Blend white chicken with tomato sauce, not touching anything. It's better than chicken nuggets. It's real chicken. So yeah, hoping to get some veggies into the spag bol sauce later in the week. So now I'm sitting on the mini pizzas for my son. He likes to eat 4 at a time. He's a growing teenage boy. He's 17. That needs to go through cycling. But I can just fit them on the tray. Luckily, I've only got a small tray. They just fit in. Okay, I'm slowly getting through those dirty dishes. Oh, I wish I could have done them yesterday, but anyway, whatever. Sometimes shit happens. So now I'm just going to spray down the veg with some eucalyptus spray. Give that a wipe, and then start the rest of the cooking. And I got the pizzas in, which I'll pull out shortly. While I'm going to give the microwave a spray because the microwave is foul and it's long overdue for a clean. So I'm going to give that a spray as well. So I've managed to find a tea towel. So today the kitchen, tomorrow I've got to do the bedroom. The bedroom's a mess as well. I don't know, I've been so busy lately. I've just had so many appointments to go to for myself and my kids, and I've just been so busy. And so the house has gotten a bit feral, but that's okay. It's going to get better. So I'm just going to wipe up the dishes so I can finish off the last lot. I'm just waiting for my son's pizzas to finish in the oven. I got this shirt at the op shop at Christmas time. It says love is the greatest Christmas present, and I'm a huge fan of anything 70s, and I love the cute little Love Is comic strips and the little figurines you can get. So as soon as I saw this shirt, I was like, I have to buy that. So I'm super excited to find this at the op shop. Just having a drink of orange and mango mineral water. I don't really drink fizzy drink, but I do like this. I normally don't drink carbonated drinks because of my stomach problems. What was that? But I normally have a Gatorade or a mineral water, which is carbonated, but I don't drink too much. So Gatorade or like some flavored water or something in the summer when it's really, really hot, which it is today. Oh, so refreshing. Okay, pizzas are done. that was so stuck. I normally use baking paper, but we ran out. I've done a trip to the shop yesterday. Ben did a trip to the shop today. That's right, I'll get some baking paper on Monday when I go back. Oh, it's so hot today. I've just put the mince that I cooked up the other day into some containers. Because I'm off my Nexium this week and I decided to get adventurous and put garlic in this, which was really stupid of me. I'm not going to eat this until next week when I'm back on my Nexium. But it's still good. I cooked it a couple of days ago. It'll be fine. I'm going to pop these in the freezer. And I've got 4 curried minces to eat next week. I'll just cook up a big tray of chicken nuggets for you all.
Sounds good.
That's my worst nightmare. Like, I've got sensory issues, but like in a different way. Like, if I go into a shop and they've got like a fluffy blanket, I have to touch it.
Yeah.
That's my sense. I've got sensory seeking. You guys have all got sensory avoidant. So it's really fucking hard. But it's all right. We can do this. I'm just going to slowly brainwash Ben into liking onion and stuff. I'll just...
Never going to happen.
No, well, you know what? I could put it in the blender and blend it up, right, so you get used to the taste.
That.
And you wouldn't get the sensory issue.
That.
See, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a spag bowl.
Normally I strain these sauces.
Do ya? Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to make a spag bowl later in the week, and I'm going to get the big blender thing out.
Don't tell me what you're going to do.
No, I'm not, okay? I'm not doing anything.
I'm still a kid
Just
when it comes to
pure
this.
tomato.
There's veggies in it, I don't want to know.
See what I'm up against here? Me, on the other hand, who would eat just about anything, but I can't because I've got a touchy stomach. But maybe that'll change once I'm well. Maybe. Maybe it won't. Depends what my diagnosis is, but as long as I can eat a bit more, that would be great.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just put that whole first row of sausages in?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then the rest you can just
Yeah.
you can fry them up and have them with some gravy and mash or something. Okay, so I had to turn the phone off for a bit because my phone went flat, but this is what I've been up to. It's on the stove to go with the curried sausages and for my rice experiment. And then I've made up the orange and poppy seed cake. I'm about to pop that in the oven. And the sausages are in. And I started cleaning out the microwave. And then I realised that the grey bits are coming off. So it's pretty gross. And I don't know. It's like the lining's coming off. So we're gonna have to get a new microwave. Rice is cooked, I'm just going to strain it. It's a lot of rice. It smells good. Okay, so for my rice experiment, I've got 3 containers the same size. I'm about to fill them up with some rice. So didn't actually measure these out exactly. I should have. I was trying to be all scientific. I got the same jars, like same size containers. So these are all pretty much roughly the same. About 2.5 spoons of rice in them. So I'm going to do this, you know, this will be good enough. I'm no scientist. So now I need to put the lids on and I have to label them. Okay, so I've got my container of rice. I think I might actually have a bowl of rice and milk because I'm hungry after all that work. Rice, milk and sugar is a treat that I used to eat when I was a child, and I'm going to have a bowl of rice. Now I'm just going to write on my labels. I got these little labels of Temu to put for when on things when I put them in the freezer, but I'm just going to use these to write love, hate, and ignore, and stick them on my rice containers, and I'll also put the date of my experiment on there. Ben's gotten the cake out. There we go. It's still in one piece, thank goodness, and his curried sausages are cooking away. And my kids and I have written the labels on the rice, and they've taken one into the lounge room to tell it how much they love it. I feel really mean. You are ugly. You're a horrible container of rice. You just, I don't even sound like I mean it. You're ugly. I can't stand you. I hate you. You're horrible. You're disgusting. Yuck. Like, ooh. Cake, dear.
It is quite nice.
Yeah, it's good. Chocolate sprinkles and all.
Next time you ice the cake, you're supposed to wait till it's cool.
Yeah, I know. So this is the finished cake. I accidentally dropped like plastic wrapping on this side of the cake. Now nobody wants to eat it. But anyway, we ate this side and it tasted really nice. I think Ben's going to eat it. He doesn't care. But the kids were like, oh, we don't want it now. But yeah, that was my day of cooking. To wrap up a busy day, I just did a quick trip down to Coles and got some little Valentine's presents for my children and partner. And they had the school stuff half price, so I got a cute little pencil case, some little lunchbox, little coolie, little ice brick things. Got a bunch of these. Got some more cleaning wipes, used them all up, drink bottle, some more containers because I'm always making little meals to freeze up so I don't have to cook every day. My daughter wanted those. I got some egg rings. We cook up eggs on the weekend, eggs and bacon a lot, so that'll be good. And a peeler so I can peel my nectarines and my apples. And that's the end of a long day. And now I'm going to watch Escape to the Country.